Hello YouTube, it's Monday the 2nd of June 2008 and welcome to the M0BLF vlog. Well, before I start this vlog, the first thing I need to say is, you might remember a couple of weeks ago I was talking about amateur radio in emergency situations. There was last week an earthquake in Colombia, and it turns out that a good friend of mine, Oscar, HK6PRO, who works as a fireman normally, has been sent down there and is using amateur radio to help him. So well done to him. This weekend I've had G3ZAY Martin staying here, mainly working on a few bits of code and improvements on the rsgbiota.org website, which I think some of you might know I'm responsible for. Most of it isn't worth vlogging about because it's fairly basic, little cosmetic changes here and there, and a few other features which face staff levels mainly. But one thing that is going to affect users is that with immediate effect, if users input QSO information using previous call signs that they might have had but no longer have, it now doesn't give an error message, providing the checkpoint knows about their previous call sign and has entered it into the system. So that should be a bit of a change, which should help reduce the number of errors which people are seeing on the site. One thing I do want to mention, however, is something I've been working on my own website, m0blf.org.uk. Basically, as probably a lot of you realise, a lot of amateur radio contesters and the expeditions now release their logs, and indeed a lot of other amateurs do as well. So they have them all on their websites. At the moment, most of those logs are still being done in an HTML format, so it's appearing as text, standard text on a normal web browser screen. One thing that has been being worked on by a group of people is something called XDIF, which takes the existing file format for amateur radio logs, ADIF, and then reformulates it as XML, which basically means it can exist as data on the web, and keep its sort of semantic meaning of what's a frequency, what's a call sign, and so on, because it's marked up with the appropriate field names. One thing I've been working on then is writing a log search facility which will take QSO information out of a database and then present it in XDIF format to the browser. If the person using the website is a human being, it then goes through an extra level called an XSLT, which then makes it appear normally on the screen, so you can just see the normal QSO information. But also it's possible for a computer or other automated service to do the log searching, and then it just gets the data back in the raw XML format, which means it's a computer should be able to understand the concept of a log search. So probably the best thing for me to do is to give you an example. If we type in to the log search a search for G3ZAY, we see that a page comes back with the QSOs on it. And this, as I say, is an XDIF page. It's not actually standard text. And if we view the source of the page, you should be able to see that you've got everything marked up as QSO information. What this means is that other web services can connect into this and pick up the QSO information itself. At the moment, the only implementation I've got of that is of some recent expeditions and contests I've done, where there's this Ajax-driven log search facility on the page relating to the expedition or contest. And again, you can just type in a call sign, and without reloading the page, the Ajax script will go off, look up the QSO information exactly the way we've just done in standard log search, finds it's got all the XDIF information, sorts it out, creates a nice table out of it and then just displays it back on the screen on the page that the user is on. So that's basically sort of internally to the site what we can do. Next stage is to actually get this to talk to other logging services across the internet. Do feel free to check this out, and if you're interested in the technical information about how it works in more detail, you can find out some more information at domsmith.co.uk/amateur-radio/QSOs, and that will be over in the video description box. I need to say very quickly well done to Ewan, who is Young Ham on YouTube, for passing the foundation license just last Saturday. That's great, well done, and he'll hopefully be getting one of these newfangled MI6 call signs. You might like to get MI6 Sierra Papa Yankee, which might be quite fun, I suspect. So yes, well done for that. And this coming weekend I'm going to be down in Devon. I'm going to be running a checkpoint for a big marathon across Dartmoor, so I'll talk to you about that next Monday. Thanks for watching, 7 Threes, have a good week.